you not live yet? I've been looking for your channel to check stream quality.
Yeah, that's because I've only just started it. Having some problems.
Okay, let's...
For some reason it doesn't load up right. First we come out of that, we're starting a new character. I should have done that earlier, that's my fault.
You still don't appear to be live, but sometimes it takes a few seconds. I'll keep refreshing. I'm very tempted by Elden Ring. I should not be buying a new game at this point,
Well,
much less one that just came out for full price. But I'm very tempted.
I'll make this easy for you, Wally. Don't. Can you see
tempted.
Can you see the stream? It's been gone on for a minute.
It does not tell me you're live. In fact, hold on. If I go to all of my followed channels, I'll find yours eventually. Oh, there you are.
I just remembered I was going to turn the music off. Just a sec. Copyright and all that. This will eventually go to YouTube, so music to 0. Probably won't make it.
That's a shame.
Probably won't make it very interesting, I know, but this isn't necessarily about being interesting. This is about showing the game and its new customization system.
You're playing the Galactic Republic?
Yes. That's the only way you can play as a trooper.
Oh, right. Okay.
For the Republic!
Now then, we have to choose our style first, so what do you think?
Looks like it's been given a graphical upgrade. At least a slight one. Maybe that's my imagination.
I haven't really noticed myself. We can play as a commando, vanguard, mercenary, power tech.
Those words don't mean anything to me. What's the material difference between them?
Well, the commando gets to use that assault cannon there, that big-ass gun.
I mean, that does look like fun.
The vanguard gets to use a blaster rifle. Mercenary gets to use 2 blaster pistols and a missile and a wrist-mounted rocket launcher. Power tech gets the flamethrower and the blaster pistol. Scoundrel gets a scattergun and a cloaking device. Gunslinger gets 2 blaster pistols and marksmanship training. The operative gets to be stealth, and the sniper, well, I don't think I need to tell you what weapon he's using.
No. He's obviously using a vibro dagger.
Obviously. Well, that's the operative, actually, but...
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Do any of them have jetpacks?
Mercenary does.
Which is the most versatile? Because
I have no idea. I think mercenary or commando fall into the category of versatile, but I literally don't know because I haven't played these new classes since it came out. I've only been on my Sith.
Well then, which one would you rather play?
I don't know on that. Which one would wow you the most? I'm trying to show you what a true Star Wars story looks like. Which one would you most like to see?
I don't know. They all look reasonably fun.
I mean, it's Star Wars adventure. What do you think the title character should be?
Shall we go with mercenary?
Mercenary. Not all heroes carry lightsabers, some of them... A pair of blasters, deadly heat-seeking missiles and heavy armour make the mercenary a mobile weapons platform. There is no problem extra firepower can't solve. Whoever wrote this is a man after my own heart. And no one with sense gets between a mercenary and their target. These are my unlocked species that we can play as here.
So you got a Zabrak there, I think.
Yep.
Let's see. So you've unlocked all of those.
Yes.
Hmm.
There are some I still haven't unlocked. I never...
So you don't have a Togruta, a Twi'lek, or whatever that third one is.
Miraluka. I wouldn't really want to play as a Miraluka for a trooper. Miraluka are naturally force sensitive. They're better off They're better off as Jedi characters.
Yeah.
There's humans, there's cyborgs, Chiss, Nautilans, Miralans, Cathar, Ratataki, that's Asajj Ventress's race. Sith Purebloods, probably better not.
I mean, you'd be a Sith if you were a Sith pureblood, surely.
Yes. Well, you do get some Sith purebloods who aren't force sensitive. They're considered less than scum by those that are.
Yeah. Cyborg sounds fun.
Cyborg, eh? Want him big and strong, or that?
What do you think best suits a mercenary?
Well, this is cosmetic, so it actually doesn't matter.
What suits the name Kiplings Skakes?
I don't know. But he's going to have blue eyes like me. That is as far as I'm willing to go in terms of self-inserts. Normally I don't approve, but that's as far as I'm willing to go.
I mean, we've all made ourselves in wrestling games.
Yes, I've done that.
But that barely counts.
I think that ought to do for cybernetics.
Yeah, that looks good.
I think that's a regulation issue haircut. Hair colour.
It looks a bit like looks a bit like Cable with the hair like that.
Yes, going with black hair because I can't be bothered to put too much thought into it. Skin colour. For my machinima story, I was thinking of doing the trooper as a sniper.
I see.
But that's for another day. Introducing Kipling's Skakes. Or Kipling's Cakes. Dual blasters isn't bad for a trooper. I mean, it worked for Captain Rex.
Yeah.
There's not a feeling in this galaxy like riding a 100-ton walker right through the middle of a combat zone. Huh, kid?
Approaching Trilliad Village, sir.
All the audio
Scope
on the
shows
stream
small
appears
arms fire and heavy
functional.
movements in all
That's
quarters.
good.
Separatists are definitely moving on the objective.
Another beautiful day on Ord Mantell. You excited, kid? Nervous? You know, you're the first new entry to Havoc Squad in some time.
I'll fight the enemies of the Republic with everything I've got, sir.
No need to call me sir. We're in the field. You can lose the formality. I'm Lieutenant Bex Kolos, but everyone in Havoc calls me Gearbox. We're a tight unit. You'll like it with us. Let me tell you why we're here. The Separatists have nabbed the Republic bomb off a downed transport, a Sirius bomb. One of those orbital strike numbers. There's no telling where these grimy bushwhackers have hidden the thing. They have popular support and hideouts everywhere. Finding this bomb won't be easy.
What are the weapon specs?
The bomb is designed to slag a huge city, so it could wipe this little island right off the map. You'll get a full op brief once we reach Fort Garnick. For now, just sit back and...
Code Red!
Don't relax.
Shoulder launcher from somewhere in the village. Everyone, hold.
He's dead.
Yeah, he ain't getting
Driver!
up.
Driver! Blasted, he's down.
Gearbox,
That's
the
why
driver is
Separatists
very
aren't
much
supposed to have armor-piercing
unalive.
missiles. They'll tear up every convoy that passes through here.
Major hardware in enemy hands. Seems like the kind of thing we should have been warned about.
Let's get out of this lie and worry about filing complaints later, all right? Fixing things is my specialty, kid. I'm nowhere near the fighter you are. I'll stay and get this walker moving again. You'll disable the Separatist missile launchers. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Separatists will probably have their missile launchers piled together in a cache somewhere in the village. You can bet that cache will be heavily guarded. Find the cache, disable the missile launchers, and then double time it back here. Got it, Sergeant?
I'm on it.
Here's the
Look out
war
there,
zone. To quote various Rebel pilots for episode 4, we're going in. I wondered what that was going to say. I'll do that later.
Stand by a tick. HQ, this is forward recon. Do you copy? HQ! Blast. Thought I had him. Sorry, soldier. Having a little trouble here. Actually, we could use that big gun of yours right now if you'd help us out.
I haven't got a
Crack
big gun.
Separatist militia has taken
I
over
have
this
two
village.
small ones.
So we're not talking dumb grunts and farmers. They've got experts in there with serious jamming equipment.
Any ideas how to solve that problem?
I figure I've got one option left. Ask you for help. My mission is to deliver recon on this village, but I can't report anything through this interference. I need those Separatist jammers neutralized. So if you're headed into the village anyway, maybe you can handle it for us. If you waste those Separatist jammers, report back here. I'll see if I can requisition some equipment you could use.
Done and done. You know, there is an option to answer that with, well, since you put it that way, I'll definitely consider thinking about it. Rockets away. I reserve that line if I'm playing as the smuggler.
Yeah.
I wondered what that was going to do. I didn't know that was... Sorry, ignore that.
What am I ignoring?
Yeah, I just clicked on something I didn't want to. And now I believe we're back. Yeah, we're on the fleet.
Are we not supposed to be?
No, because I haven't got a ship. Well, this is embarrassing, but this is the learning curve, I suppose. Not made a new character on not made a new character since the upgrade. It's no big deal, I just have to get back to where I was. That should make things go a bit quicker for about 7 seconds, 12 seconds rather. No thank you. Okay, we're back where we're supposed to be now. Kiplings Skakes has leveled up but has no new active abilities. I'm starting to think that they've made this game a bit slower. Still though, the story should still be good.
To be fair, the way you can just shoot people does actually seem more efficient than the lightsaber combat that I've been used to. But why would you play a Star Wars game if not to play a lightsaber character?
Well,
Nice work, kid. You've got
to
it
play
down. There's
to
nothing
play
like
as the
that.
trooper, of course.
I, however, didn't have much success. This walker isn't
Ah,
going
yes,
to
the
be moving
coveted
anytime
role
soon.
of the trooper.
This story is actually pretty good in my opinion.
Don't beat yourself up.
I'm
If it
sure
was
it is.
possible, you'd have
but,
fixed it.
Thanks, kid.
It's not what
Shame
people
about the
think of
driver,
when they
though.
think Star
Poor guy
Wars.
never had a
though.
chance. I'm gonna stay here and salvage all the goodies off this wreck before
Unless it's a
someone else
Mandalorian.
does.
Like, that
Better
might
head
be a
for
good
Fort
start.
Garnick.
Well, you know, Ollie,
Sure to
there
keep a
is this
lookout for
sort
Seps
of
on your way to the fort.
type of
They can come
people
at
in
you out of
Star
nowhere.
Wars. They're called stormtroopers. Have you heard of them by any chance?
I'll keep my eyes open.
What, those ones that
Stay sharp
can't
out
hit
there.
anything and
See you
die all
later.
the time?
Yeah, those.
Yeah, I'm sure people are tripping over themselves to play as that.
Well, a number of cosplayers would probably say yes to that. I believe there is actually a
Okay,
cosplay.
that's fair.
There is actually I think there is actually a cosplay group dedicated solely to playing as stormtroopers and imperial officers. They're the Legion something. I can't quite remember the number, but
I know there's a 501st cosplay group.
501st is an army in Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. It's Anakin's clone unit. Later rebranded Vader's Fist, I believe.
In the Legend story it was.
I'm pretty sure that's carried over. Or so it might have done. I don't know.
Glad you made it back in one piece. Me and my squad owe you one. Thanks to you, we're cutting through the Separatist interference. Be reporting back to base in no time. Here, a little something from our private stock. Watch your hide out there, hero.
I level up again. And I get some gear. Also a weapon I can't use because I'm a mercenary, not a mercenary. Not a troop, not a vanguard. Can't disassemble it either. That's annoying. I wondered if I could make that guy jump. And Kipling's Cakes travels on.
I do. Private Westner. 31st Recon out of Fort Garnick. Watch your head out there. Separatists deployed snipers in the area last week. Good snipers. Plenty of casualties between here and Fort Garnick. Those Seps will shoot at anything.
I recommend an airstrike. Set the place on fire.
Not an option. Too many civilians in the area. The refugees from all the war-torn settlements. They passed through on their way to the refugee camp outside Fort Garnick. Boom. Sniper bait.
I'm awfully tempted to ask, and I care why.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
We'll take any gun we can get.
that,
Fort Garnick wants those snipers retired ASAP.
that option is
Commander
always
Frey even
tempting,
offered a
isn't
week's
it?
pay to anyone who makes it happen.
I'll kill the scum for free.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, sir.
Kipling Skakes is a
Take out the
dedicated
snipers,
soldier
report
of
to
the
Commander Frey
Republic.
at the refugee camp
There will be
outside
no
Fort Garnick.
reward required.
Good hunting.
No, we would not question the integrity of Kipling's cakes.
Question the reputation of Kipling's Skakes is to say that the... I'm trying to come up with a cake-related pun, but I'm not the toaster from Bread Dwarf, so it's a bit tricky.
Yeah. I like how you can take out two with a wrist rocket. That's fun.
Yeah, the wrist rocket is a fun little trick. There was a time the power tech could use it as well, but somehow I get the feeling that's no longer the case. And after killing a relatively small number of snipers and leaving a vast majority alive, Kipling Skakes' mission is now completed. Such is the way of the MMO.
Indeed.
Can't waste time killing all of them. Be there forever.
How much XP does an enemy give it? Like, would it be feasible to grind them for levels, or would that take way too long?
It would take too long, and eventually they wouldn't be worth any experience.
I see.
Ah, now I have new abilities. I have
So there's even less reason to stick around and kill more of them than you have to.
New abilities. That's good. I don't know why he just dropped everything. Kipling Skakes receives mail. Hopefully it isn't spam. No, it's just a lot of stuff because I'm a subscriber. Yippee. I forgot about this. Something to do off stream, I think.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Sergeant. Sorry to interrupt, but you're the new member of Havoc Squad, aren't you?
I'm Farn, sir. Private Farn. It's a real honor to meet you. Ord Mantell is my first post. I can't believe I'm here at the same time as Havoc Squad.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's your mission here? Why would Havoc Squad be sent to Ord Mantell?
We're Special Forces, Private. I can't really discuss our missions.
Of course, sir. Right. I understand.
Nice way of
Top secret
saying if I
stuff.
told you, I'd have to kill you.
I won't take up any more of your time, Sergeant. I'm sure you have lots of really important things to do.
Maybe we'll run into each other again, Private.
I hope so, sir. Goodbye.
I wouldn't, son. Kipling Skakes intends to work his way up the ranks like Sharp.
M sector. I'm certain that... Sergeant, welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. I'm Commander Harren Tavis, Havoc Squad's commanding officer. We're all excited to have some new blood in the unit. Let me introduce you to the other members of Havoc Squad. My second in command, Captain Zora, is the squad's infiltration and assassination specialist. We call her Wraith.
Sergeant.
This is Fuse, Lieutenant Vanto Bazrin. He's an expert with every type of explosive in the known galaxy.
Oh, yes. Hello, Sergeant. Hello. Good to meet you.
And this is Needles, Lieutenant Ryler Durant.
Needles is a medical genius. He's particularly adept at synthesizing powerful new combat stimulants and adrenals.
Perfection is my art, Sergeant. It would be
Cyborg
my
like
honor
me.
to help you perform at your very best.
And of course you met Gearbox on your way here, so that's everyone.
People,
This is the new sergeant I mentioned. Ranked first in the academy in forward assault, search and destroy, and advanced recon. It's good to have you, Sergeant.
It's a real pleasure to meet all of you.
Now, the reason we're all here. A Republic transport carrying among its cargo a ZR-57 orbital strike bomb crashed in northern Avalatan 6 days ago. Recovery unit sent a team, but they were too late. Separatist forces had already stolen the transport's cargo, including the ZR-57, and fled.
What are the ZR-57's capabilities, sir?
ZR-57 is... well, it's serious hardware, you know? I mean, it can pretty much vaporize this whole island. So we'd better get it back, or, well, boom.
We're investigating several leads to the bomb's location, but the one I'd like you to look into, Sergeant, comes from a Republic spy named Bellis. Bellis reported making an important discovery, but he's too deep to exfiltrate for a full report. Instead, you'll rendezvous with Bellis in a nearby village called Talaran. Bellis will meet you in a small alley in Talaran. Find out what he's discovered, then return to base immediately. Understood?
I'll talk to the guy.
I have one last introduction to make. This is Lieutenant Arik Jorgen, an operations officer from the Republic's Ord Mantell Infantry Command. Since we're on individual missions to search for this bomb, Lieutenant Jorgen is coordinating our efforts from here within the mission.
He's a
room.
Cathar,
All right,
if you're
Sergeant.
curious.
I'll be overseeing your op through the camera mounted on your armor, so I see what you see.
Lion
It's activated
creature,
when you leave the
basically.
fort. I'll make this completely clear, Rookie. When you're in the field, what I say goes. Period.
Understood, sir.
Just make your way to Talaran, meet up with Bellis, and find out what he knows without screwing anything up.
Good luck
At
in
least he
Talaran,
didn't ask
Sergeant.
me what my war face was. I do have a war face. Ah, that's a war face.
Let's see yours. Needs work.
You sounded like Super Kami Guru there.
Soldier.
Yeah, that was.
Special for
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
that was the reference.
Didn't mean to do that.
soldier. Soldier.
This
Your
is
special forces,
serious.
right? I have
I
an
must
urgent mission
put
for
on
you,
my
if you can
war
spare the time.
face. Uh,
I'm Havoc Squad. What's the mission?
One of my boys dozed off on guard duty last night. Let the fort's stock of medicine get stolen.
I
You
hope
don't get
that guy was
medicine back,
punished.
Good Republic soldiers are gonna leave Ord Mantell in body bags.
Any idea who took the medicine?
Sleepyhead claims he woke up as the thief was making her escape. Only saw the back of her, but she looked like a Cathar. Cathar are aliens, sort of cat people that live nearby. Some were driven out of their homes from the fighting. The refugee camp is a good place to start. Please hurry. Good soldiers' lives depend on this medicine.
Kipling Skakes must now recover medicine for the Republic. Well, that didn't take long to find, did it?
Sorry, Raiso. I don't have any medicine for you today.
It hurts.
I know, but there's nothing I can do right now. I'm sorry, honey. Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. It's just crazy around here right now. What brings you to the camp?
We're looking for some medicine that was stolen from the fort. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
The sleeping guard must have sent you. Yeah. I saw the guard sleeping at his post, and I took the medicine too. It's no use trying to cover it up. See, I took the supplies to help the refugees. More and more of them are dying every day. The Republic won't help. So when I saw the guard sleeping, I helped myself. But then the Separatists took the medicine from me. Now they have it, and we don't.
Oh dear.
So here's the deal. You agree to bring the supplies to me so I can give them to the refugees, and I'll tell you which way the Separatists went. Unless, of course, you'd rather the Separatists keep the medicine.
How about you tell me where they went and I don't kill you?
I told you, your threats will have no effect on me. I'm tired of being bullied because I don't carry a gun. If the war doesn't drive people out of their homes, the soldiers come and extort money out of them. Sometimes, someone's driven out of here only to be robbed. Taxed, they call it, on the way here. but they won't suffer for lack of medicine. Not if I can help it.
Oh, can't threaten
I'll bring you the
civilians.
Sorry for the guilt trip. But I hope you realize you're doing the right thing. Raiso here, at least, will be grateful. The Separatists fled to Talaran village. Please hurry. There are people here in critical condition.
I'll be back ASAP.
Good. I look forward to your arrival. Thank you.
So, military medicine going to refugees. It's an honourable goal, I suppose. But fortunately, I'm not an honourable man. Thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness you've come. Seize the royalist scum. Blackadder.
Yeah.
There are probably faster ways to get to places, but the thing is, I like the walk around. Really shows you the environment.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the developers will have put a lot of effort into these environments, and they can be good to explore.
What annoys me is that people are saying that this is going down in quality because the story is short. Thing is, they're not wrong, but would they rather not have this game?
Like, surely a good short story is better than one that's dragged out beyond the point where it needed to. You know what I'm trying to say.
Well, thing is, this game was at its heyday during the Dread War story arc, which is now no longer around. So it's never really going to get better than that.
Ah, I see. So you can't play through the Dread War story at all?
I could, but I'd have to be at a certain level for that.
Ah, I see.
It's one of the epilogue stories. See, more or less every story in this game had a kind of all roads lead to Emperor Vitiate sort of thing. The Dread War, however, had actual closure put to it.
Yeah.
And the stories haven't been quite the same since. I'm just saying, yes, this game does have problems, but it could be very much worse. Wonder if I can take out all three with a single shot. Yes, I can. Kiplings Skakes is a firm believer that most problems can be solved by launching a missile at it. But apparently this is a solution a missile can't solve. The guy's dead.
Great. Bellis is KIA. That's some fine work, Sergeant. Do you think you could have taken a little longer getting to the RV point?
Well, I didn't shoot
Got
him.
here as fast as I could.
Not fast enough, rookie. However, there is a chance you might be able to find out what Bellis learned. If you follow procedure, Bellis should have left a coded recording of his discovery in his field box, hidden somewhere inside his home in Talaran. Remember, if the Separatists know Bellis was a spy, they may already be searching his house or waiting to ambush Republic agents as they come. Stay alert. You have to get that field box from Bellis' house before the Separatists do. Double time it.
Roger that.
Jorgen out.
You know, I could say if the rookie is to blame, then perhaps you shouldn't have sent the rookie. But Kipling Skakes is a good soldier. He will follow orders.
Yeah.
two at once. The wrist rocket is a fun weapon you can use in the second KOTOR game, by the way, Ollie.
That does sound fun.
Yes, unfortunately only one character can use it. And you don't unlock that character in the beginning of the game. Depends on how quickly you get to Nar Shaddaa.
Excuse me? What are you doing in my house? Is there no limit to your nerve? You barricade the town, you break into people's homes.
Are you insane? You're going to blow my husband's cover, storming in here in plain view. What are you thinking? Alice isn't even here. He left for some kind of meeting. Now get out of here before you raise suspicions.
I'm afraid your husband was killed by the Separatists, ma'am.
No, not Bellis. He can't be dead, no. Bellis risked his life every day for you. And now you've gone and gotten him killed. My poor sweet Bellis.
You should be very proud, ma'am. Your husband died serving the Republic.
Are you a droid? He was my husband. I don't care about you or your stupid Republic. My husband is dead.
I think I'm going to start getting
If
tetchy.
you don't hand over that box, I might decide you're working with the Separatists.
What? You're serious? The field box is over there. Take it. Just take it.
You know what?
You're a monster.
You know what, Mom? I will just take it.
This area isn't safe. Separatists will probably be swarming this place any minute.
Like you care what happens to people like me. Oh, Bellis.
I wouldn't have told you if I didn't care. Mission comes first, though.
Just leave me alone.
This is annoying. Well, after that emotional moment, Kipling's Skakes must now make a decision. You know what that decision is, Ollie?
What?
Keeping my word or keeping my duty. You see, I can choose
That is rather a dilemma.
I can choose to give the medical supplies to that Cathar, the one who stole the medical supplies and technically not hers to begin with, or I can fulfill my duty to the soldiers of the base and give them back to the sergeant who lost them in the first place, only so that he might lose them again. What do you think?
I mean, if it were me, I'd probably give the supplies to the person, like, you know, the person who was desperate enough to steal them in the first place, but... Kipling's Cakes sounds like a man who would do his job.
Part of doing your job is keeping your word, I'm afraid.
You came back.
That's every last med kit.
This is going to make a huge... I was starting to lose faith.
There are still lots of good people in the galaxy.
Maybe. It just seems like there aren't very many on Ord Mantell, I guess.
It's not gonna. It's not pleasant for the soldiers, but then again, we do have to send a message that we do care about these people.
Yeah.
Even if we actually don't. Doesn't really matter anyway. That fool probably would have lost them again anyway.
Oh, Sergeant, hey, you're back. Good job out there in Talaran. Really nice work.
I'll take the field box you retrieved, Sergeant. And maybe next time, you could bring me a live Republic agent instead. Lieutenant Bazrin here still thinks you're mission-worthy, so he has a task for you. He'll brief you while I start decoding Bellis's intel.
Oh, yes, we found an urgent lead while you were in Talaran, Sergeant. The perfect op for our new assault specialist.
What's the assignment?
Here's what happened. This refugee comes into the fort, right? Not that unusual, but this guy says he knows about a separatist bombing. One happening today. All we got was his name, Miru. 'Cause he was thrown out of the fort before we could get to him.
I don't think throwing informants out is standard procedure.
Bums come here every day trying to trade intel for credits. It's bogus 90% of the time, so the grunts downstairs usually chase them off.
I guess Miru could be lying, but what if he does know about the ZR-57? We can't take that risk. Anyway, we looked
Makes you think about rage baiters, doesn't it?
Over in the refugee camp. See if you can find him there.
Yes, sir.
And while you're gone, Jorgen will decode the information from Bellis's field box. Hopefully we'll find out what the separatists are hiding.
Small remote chance their unpleasant rumours might be true.
If this bombing's happening soon, there's no time to waste.
Don't you think? Ollie?
Well, in the case of Rainmates, it's like their whole thing is throwing stuff at the wall and hoping that one of their things is accidentally right eventually. Like, it's why they keep saying Kathleen Kennedy's going to get fired, because she's going to retire eventually anyway. I mean, she is at that age, and at that point they'll go, "Oh, I told you she was going," and until that point it's grumble, grumble, something, something, Civil War at Lucasfilm.
Not this again. What, you people didn't have enough fun beating me up at the fort? You gotta come find me here too?
At this point, I don't think anybody's saying Kathleen Kennedy's getting fired.
Your boss's bosses.
Well, they were saying it for a long bloody time.
You're going down.
They've been saying it. They've been saying a lot of things.
I'm not just a thug
Yeah, that's
in uniform.
what they do.
I'm a
They
heavily
say
armed
as many
thug in
things
uniform.
as they can that they think their audience wants to hear,
do you want
on the off
something, or you
chance
just here to
that some
threaten
of them are right.
Where have the separatists hidden the device? Where are they going to detonate it?
So, now you want the information. Well, you know, I probably could have helped a few hours ago, before that whole savage beating I got. But now, after all the trauma, I might have just forgot everything I knew about any separatist bombings.
I bet you'd remember everything, if I just hit you hard enough.
See? Now that's exactly the kind of attitude that got you people into this mess. You need to make me feel appreciated. Now, if I knew how much the Republic valued my contribution, say, with a few credits, my memory would probably be much better.
I may have a few pounds for
How
you.
about I just start shooting off your fingers, Miro? That sounds fun.
Whoa, 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 hey, let's just calm down a minute here, okay? I'll help. I saw the Separatists hiding a bunch of bombs alongside the road near here. You know, setting up an ambush. I heard them say the bombs are timed to blow and some troop convoy is going past. I don't know when, but it's gotta be soon. So, are we done here? Because I got a lot of work I need to do around the camp today.
You better not be wasting my time.
Go see for yourself.
Need to dissuade these sorts of behaviour from people like him.
All right, Sergeant. I copied what Miru said, and this bomb situation sounds like the real thing. I want you to head for the road Miru described and locate the Separatist hidden bombs. A troop convoy is scheduled to move through the area any minute now, so you need to get those bombs defused ASAP. Double time it, soldier.
I'll move out right away.
Jorgen out.
I think it might have been Overlord DVD who was first to say the only way Kathleen Kennedy was getting out was if she was made to retire.
I mean, she is approaching retirement age.
Nowadays, all he says is all he talks about. Well, actually, no. Before recently, all he was saying was that Kathleen Kennedy has no creative power because Jon Favreau keeps taking it away.
Are you sure it's not because she's an executive producer and it's not her job to have creative power?
Well, if you believe that sort of thing.
I know what an executive producer does.
Well, she is the one who pays the checks and probably pays people to write the story the way she wants it to be written. That's kind of how people how things work when you employ someone. You give them money to do a job, and if they don't do it, you pay someone who will. At least I think that's how it works. As for the Lucasfilm Civil War rumor, I do agree. I don't think that's real. I think it's too good to be true. Don't you think?
Well, no, that's not how corporations work. We're seeing how they work, and that's the one unfortunate thing. Because if there is one major problem I have with how Star Wars is being run right now, it's that they can't seem to commit themselves. And, you know, that actually... More recently with the Book of Boba Fett, with how giving Grogu to Luke has now been undone.
Yeah, waste of time, that one.
Well, that doesn't necessarily make it a waste of time, but it is annoying that they didn't commit to that decision.
Yes.
And that makes me think that even if they had planned out everything from the start, there's no reason to think they'd have stuck to that plan.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, the lack of a plan was and is a problem, but
Sergeant,
I'm starting to doubt that they'd have stuck to a plan if they had one.
Very sorry to bother you, sir, but
It is a problem which Disney seems to show many times with their stories.
Corrupt. All but you, sir. I know I can trust you.
I appreciate your trust, Private. Now speak freely. What's this all about?
I mean, that's the one problem I have with how they're doing Star Wars at the moment. I've been enjoying the shows, but I wish they'd commit themselves.
All of us to kick up to him to get safe postings.
It needs people like us to run it, Ollie.
Stuff we confiscate from the Seps, everything. If you don't play along, Verk assigns you to
Or
the
more
most
specifically
dangerous patrol
me.
routes on the island. It's like a death sentence.
Corrupt officers give us all a bad name. Someone should report this guy.
My buddy tried to report him. The next day, he disappeared to Talaran. And the day after that, he came back in a box. You're in Havoc Squad, sir. You're important. You could talk to someone who matters.
I'll inform my superiors about Lieutenant Verk's activities immediately, Private.
Thank you, sir. So much. I really appreciate this. I do.
If that's everything, Private, you're dismissed. Stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. Thanks again, sir.
Kiplings Skakes is now going to report a corrupt CO.
Sergeant,
I don't know if you
good to see
understood
again.
any of that story
Superb
there.
work on that ambush situation. Adaptability like that is what Havoc Squad is all about.
I got it.
We're no closer to finding the bomb than we were before.
Not for long. I have good news. Lieutenant Jorgen has finished reviewing the intel from Bellis's field box. It's given us a real breakthrough.
Did Bellis manage to uncover the ZR-57's hiding place?
He did, Sergeant.
Bellis discovered that the
Hang on a
Separatists had
second.
the ZR-57
No,
inside their
I haven't
supply
even turned it
outpost
on
at
yet.
Point, a small island just off the coast.
I sent Wraith ahead to reconnoiter the outpost, and she successfully located a secured area where we believe the bomb is stored. Judging by the dramatic increase in the number of guards and the complex security systems installed, we're certain the bomb is there.
Honestly, with security like this, Manor Point looks more like an
Sorry, that
Imperial
was my
military
dad.
base than a Separatist hideout to me. I think the Seps are getting a helping hand, Commander.
From the Imperials? That seems unlikely, Lieutenant. Surely our spies would have discovered any Imperial involvement on Ord Mantell long before now.
The Seps do seem unusually well equipped, Commander.
We can discuss the possibility of any Imperial connections later. Let's focus on the mission at hand. Wraith can't breach the secure area of the Manor Point outpost alone, so I'm sending you in immediately. The Manor Point bridge is out of commission, so you'll have to make an amphibious approach to the island. When you arrive, effect entry into the supply outpost and rendezvous with Wraith inside. She'll give you further instructions at that time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
This mission is gravely important, Sergeant. Many lives depend on your success. Dismissed.
What do you think? Imperials on Ord Mantell? It is sort of the kind of thing Imperials would do.
Yeah, Imperials expand. That's kind of their whole thing.
Well, it's not just that. It's just that if the Republic had a weakened position on Ord Mantell, the Imperials would like to capitalise on it.
Yeah.
Now, I could take the long way round. Or I could take this way round.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Ollie, there's 3 ways to do things. The right way, the wrong way, and the Kiplings Skakes way.
Isn't that just the wrong way?
Yeah, but faster. And I just missed a bonus mission, so I may have to go back for that. Enjoying the ride?
Yeah. I do like this, the whole vehicle section. I did get to that part before.
Listen, if you're here to tell me to clear out, then I'll tell you the same thing I told that uptight commander. Not going to happen. Got it? I've got as much right as you do to be here. In fact, I've got more. I'm a model of free speech, a paragon for posterity. What are you?
That's cute.
A local
That's
grunt.
cute. She
That's
thinks
why
she has
I'm no good
rights.
to anybody. So don't go telling
What'd
me
you
to
say,
clear
Ollie?
out. I won't do it, and that's that.
I heard the Discord notification that someone entered the chat, but there didn't seem to be any.
No one appears to be here.
Yeah.
That attitude's getting you nowhere fast.
That's not attitude.
Have you asked
I'll
Sam
show
if he
you
wants
attitude.
to join?
You like that, don't you? Seeing spirited citizens stand up
I've
for themselves.
messaged him, I've heard nothing back. I will,
Damn, you're not actually with the locals,
prod
are
him a
you?
bit.
Sorry about that. My mouth always engages first. Brain's working now, though, and I got an idea. I need something done, and I don't have enough credits to bribe the whole corrupt Ord Mantell army. I've got enough to bribe a smaller army, though. You for hire?
No.
Don't take bribes.
So don't call it a bribe. Call it a spurious outpouring of generosity for a job well done. My partner and I were in Manette Point recording stories of the uprising when the Separatists attacked. Bombs everywhere, carnage like you wouldn't believe. Fabulous footage. My partner got lost, a good kid, but not a lot upstairs, you know. He's still out on that island somewhere.
I take it the local troops weren't helpful.
Don't make me laugh. The only time anything gets done on Ord Mantell is when there's a hefty bribe involved. That's why we're playing private contractor. Look, if you can find my partner and bring him back, great. His name is Wax, and he's a self-important little holo recording specialist. If he's dead or whatever, I'll still pay you for the holodiscs if you can find them. Great footage on there, fantastic gory stuff.
Anything to support the arts.
Bring me those discs.
Gory stuff. Anything to support the arts.
That's a point. Does Sam...
I'm with Havoc Squad.
Is Sam
What's the situation,
a member of your server?
Yeah, been on here before.
Their
When we
rocket
played
launchers
Pirate
tore through
Warriors.
the Durasteel hide like it was
Oh,
nothing.
yep, he is.
From
I
the look
can
of the
see.
vapor trails, I'm thinking Merce saw an MX-2s. That's stolen Republic ordnance. They're using our own weapons against us.
Got a plan in mind?
The rockets were launched from the bridge. I need those rocket gunners taken out, and every cache of stolen weapons on Manette Point destroyed. Are you game?
Dangerous missions are what I do best. I'm in.
You'll be rewarded for your efforts, I promise you. Good luck over there.
Now this is just fan theory on my part, but these are probably the munitions they used to shoot down my the transports I was in when Kipling Skakes set off on this mission. So this is a matter of personal revenge.
Fair enough.
Oh, I have a Colto shot now for healing friendly targets. However, I'm not surrounded by friendly targets, so I'm going to blow them to bits. Let me show you what a real rocket looks like.
He took that right to the chest.
That's the Kiplings Cakes way, Ollie. I'd hope that would happen.
He is an exceedingly good soldier.
Yep. And those guys just fell from the bridge. I'm starting to think the power shot might be a bit redundant given that missile blast does near enough the same effect. So I don't know why I'm using that ability at this point. Maybe I like versatility. Here's an opponent I can use it against. I know that looks like the same one I just blew up, but just pretend it's not. What do you think of not for a broadcast?
Yeah, I'm liking
no
it.
Time to waste.
I always liked the concept. I just didn't really get around to it for a while.
Just tell me what to do.
I will disable the shield from
It's
here.
it's harder than it
generator.
looks.
When the generator is down, I will rejoin you.
Understood, sir.
Then go.
Not much of a talker, this Wraith, is she?
Not really.
No. Well, at least we know she's not a banshee. A separatist freedom droid. I can think of nothing else I want to destroy more. Freedom is an abomination. I think I may have ninja'd someone else's targets there. I hope not. I'm aware that that's fairly frowned upon. This is what happens when Kipling's Cakes forgets his jetpack. He has to jump to reach the target.
Report derailments.
Don't need that, 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 don't need that.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Forgot you get those. What you doing right now?
Well, I'm watching the stream and also touching up a novel.
Oh. What novel are you writing?
I'm trying to world build.
Oh.
It's a world building exercise.
Hey, watch out!
Coming to the
Getting my
close
light.
of the second
The lighting
chapter.
is essential to selling the message of urgency, you know?
Lamala sent me for the holodiscs.
The holodiscs? No! You're from the Republic, aren't you? Come to kill me for my noble work. Well, you're not going to succeed. There's no way
I'm not going to
giving up my
succeed in
footage
killing
before
you.
it's
I have a
over.
blaster and a
Lamala
wrist
may be
rocket.
willing to hide the Republic's warmongering, but I'm not. I'm with the Separatists now.
Why join the Separatists?
The Separatists are patriots, struggling against incredible hardship.
And the Republic
I've re-edited
isn't.
those
We're at
hollows
war.
to show the plight of the Separatists and their families. So you go back to Lamala and tell her she can find another patsy to do her work. I've seen the light.
No.
Give
The
me
discs.
those holodiscs,
No.
or I'll make you give me those holodiscs.
What? I don't even have a weapon. I'm just a journalist.
Well, you should have thought of that
Fine,
before you
okay,
joined
have the
Separatists.
holodiscs. There's just one little problem. The Separatist propaganda officers already have them. You want those discs, you best get them before they distribute them so everyone can see.
Moron. You decide to join a war, but you don't get yourself a weapon.
You'd think that would be the first thing one does.
Telling me I won't succeed in killing him if I had to. I have these two objects here called a blaster. They're pretty effective at making sure I don't fail in killing people. See? That guy had an energy shield and I succeeded in killing him. This anti-Republic propaganda can't be allowed to come out. It'd make things too difficult for the Republic fighting here. My sympathy for the Separatists only goes so far, in that it doesn't go very far at all. A small amount is still an amount, you know. Well, I got the holodiscs.
Hold your fire. We surrender. We surrender. Please. We're all hurt. Bad. We can barely walk. We
won't interfere or try to stop you. I swear it. We'll walk out the door and never come back. Just please let us live.
What do we think, Ollie? Should I let them leave or should I kill them?
Let them leave. Kipling's Cakes is a man of honor.
Well, fortunately, Ollie, I'm playing this and you're not.
No, please, no.
Fair enough. They should have known better than to cross Kipling's Cakes.
They didn't cross Kipling's Cakes, but they're still separatists, so that's that. These people are only concerned about what the fate of their own little world. There's a whole galaxy at stake here, you know?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate they got caught up in the middle of this, but then again, so many have.
What the? Republic soldier? How did you get in here?
The ZR-57. Tell me where it is. Now.
I'll tell you nothing, Republic scum! The glorious separatist movement will never submit to your decadent so-called Republic.
No bomb.
That's right. We're 3 steps ahead of you. 300 steps ahead. The separatist movement is an unstoppable force, driven by the will of the people.
Enough. Kill him?
Yeah.
This moron doesn't know anything. Let's off him and move on.
The glorious. You don't scare me.
Hesitation in your words says otherwise.
Wait! The bomb! They moved it! They moved it! My commander Keen, we took the bomb down to the coast and loaded it onto a sea speeder. I don't know where it was taken after that.
Extensive security. Why?
It's because, well, Safro, Viru, and Bol are here. 3 of our greatest heroes who led us in our glorious...
Shut up.
They're officers, cell commanders. They run operations in different parts of Avilitan. They're having a conference, relocating men to different cells. They're...
Glorious? Thank you.
They're dead, Sergeant.
I'll take care of them, sir.
Safro, Viru, and Bol are priority 1 targets, Sergeant. And recovering their data on separatist cell locations and manpower is too good an opportunity to pass up. That data will be critical to learning the bomb's movements before it's too late.
You have your orders. Get the data. Kill the officers. Go.
Telling you, I heard blaster fire. I think we've been compromised.
There, intruder! Ball! Call for backup, now!
Nobody can save you now, separatist scum.
Safro, wipe the data. We can't let it fall into enemy hands. He's just one man. Kill him.
He's might wipe the data. You gotta go first. Odd. Target's down. Map misleading me. Yeah, I forgot. I had to go through this infirmary where I shot those wounded people. So what do you think of this Star Wars side story?
Yeah, it's alright. The jet boots are a nice touch.
Yeah, I get a gear with a jetpack on it, and it'll be a jetpack.
Put on quite the light show out there. I'm impressed. I'd say you've earned your pay today.
Usually do. 150 credits. It's better than 149 credits.
Yes, that is true.
The hollow discs, you got them. That is fantastic. Amazing. Unexpected, even. I can't wait to see the footage from where the bodies were... Wait, where's Wax?
Turns out he joined the Separatists.
Blast. And since he didn't come back with you, I'm guessing he didn't give up the holodiscs willingly. Now it'll take a miracle
Is
to
that a
convince him
problem?
to come home. Stupid kid. Always sympathizing with the underdog a little too much. Anyway, fair's fair. Here are your credits. Spend them in good humor.
I really hope the recordings are worth it.
Right. It's footage like this that makes all the fighting and death worth it, you know?
Interesting opinion.
Mechanized travel is for official business.
I think the moral of this story, Ollie, is that sometimes the underdog isn't the one who's right. Don't you think?
I mean, that would depend on that would depend on the situation.
I mean, the Separatists, what they're doing is they're fighting to defend their right not to get involved with the war. Problem is they are involved with the war. The Republic wouldn't be defending it if the Empire didn't want it. So, yeah, it's tough luck, really.
So their options are let the Republic defend them and be part of it, or let the Empire capture them anyway.
Of course, they've gone for the third option, which is view the Republic as oppressors and break away from the Republic and hope the Separatists will leave them alone.
Yeah, but they won't.
Damn
though.
Separatists.
They're
All they're doing
just
is cutting
making
themselves
themselves
off.
more vulnerable
Cockeyed
to
fools.
attack.
All of them. Did you hear about the bridge to Manat Point? Those foolish Separatists think that by blowing up the bridge to Manat Point, they're striking a blow for the people. But all they've created is division. And division is death.
This guy knows what
Lots
we're
of good
talking
people
about.
got stuck in Manat Point when the bridge went out. The Separatists are trying to divide us. Divide and conquer, right? There was a doctor there, J.N. Kett. Brilliant medical man and staunch Republic supporter. Essential to our effort. We need someone with the know-how to find him.
It's my duty to help the Republic win this war.
That's the spirit. Volunteering. I like it. Breeds unity. Like I said, last contact we had with the good doctor, he was on Manat Point. Seeing as the bridge is out, you'll have to swim the channel. And you'll want to watch out for the Separatists on the shore. If you have any luck finding the doctor, try to get him back here. Think you can handle it?
One doctor. Coming right up.
Great. That's the spirit.
You know, I think we've got a chance at winning this thing. Now hurry up to Manat Point. We haven't a moment to lose.
You know, in the prototype games they had a military group called Blackwatch. Do you want to know what army talk for them was?
What?
It was, it's your job to this situation. And the reply would be, yes sir, the situation will be
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
The only thing that isn't particularly nice about Blackwatch is that they killed someone because they thought they were turning into a zombie, when in fact the person in question was actually autistic.
Oh god.
That's Blackwatch in a nutshell.
What is this from?
Prototype.
Oh. Oh yeah. I played the first one of those.
Good game.
Yeah.
Seems Kipling's Skakes has attracted a lot of unwanted attention. I am not surrounded by multiple enemies. You are all drawn into a precipice with me. That was the best I could come up with.
Yeah, it works.
Now I'm pretty sure that mission wasn't available when I first set off, because if it was I probably would have picked it up on my way to the speeder bike. If that's the case, then this could very well be the result of an annoying defect with the game. My response to that would be, what game doesn't have
Please,
that?
Dr. Jan. Please.
Just a minute, Dake. You're not with the Separatists, judging from the bloodbath. What are you doing here? What do you want? If you mean to harm these children, I won't let it happen. I've come to get you out of here. There are people on this island who need saving more than I do. The Republic shouldn't waste its time on one man. And besides, I can't leave the island. It's the children. They need me. They're orphans, most of them. Their parents were killed during the fighting over Manat Point. A few of them have family on the other side, but they're too young to swim that far. They all need food and medicine. I won't leave them here. Can't we get them off the island too? It's too far a swim. The Republic won't help either. I've seen the corruption in their ranks. They don't care about the people of Manat Point. I'm sure the Republic would help if they knew. You have more faith than I have. But I'll cut you a deal. If you can convince the Republic to send help for these children, I'll return to Fort Garnick. I'll do everything I can. I doubt the Republic's going to requisition boats just because you said so. Here, I'll write out what I need and sign it. At least they won't laugh at you then. And if you can get them to come and save these children, then I'll come back too. The Republic won't let you down. I'll believe it when I see it.
This is the right way to end it. The guy is talking about unity. Need to unify with those who are willing to still believe in the Republic. That's the Kipling Skakes way. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I imagine the lieutenant would be happy with this.
Greetings.
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Because if he's not, I may be tempted to shoot him between the eyes for hypocrisy. That is also the Kipling Skakes way.
What's this? Where's the doctor?
He's taking care of about 20 orphans.
What is this? The doctor needs... Has he gone insane? This is an awfully tall order. Judging by what he's written here, soft-hearted Jayan has found every single orphan on that island to take care of. Figures. You saw the situation. What do you think? Can we really get the doctor and the kids out of there, or should we just focus on the doctor himself?
Those children need help. Rescue them and the doctor.
You're right. Division is death. We'll get those kids. You better believe we'll get those kids. Good work finding the doctor. You can take your pay and go now. We'll handle it from here. Again, good work.
I'll do my best to serve.
Of course, don't we all? Yes, sir. Duty is most important. Well, I have work to do. Children to save. Keep fighting the good fight.
I like this guy. I think maybe the reason he was thinking it was a tall order is probably because he thought the fighting the separatists became just too much trouble. No, that's not right. Fighting the separatists kind of made him think that the Mentelians weren't worth saving. What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad I was able to remind him where his duties lie. That is the Kipling Skakes way.
Sergeant, you've returned. Oh, masterful work eliminating the separatist officers. Beast has been beheaded.
I'll get the officer's data out to the rest of Havoc right away. As for you, Lieutenant Doran here has a special op already planned out.
Earlier today, a man named Zach came to the fort from Oradam village seeking medical attention. Zach was suffering from acute radiation poisoning, causing catastrophic organ failures. His body was practically tearing itself apart from within. Quite magnificent to observe.
Is it normal for villagers to get radiation poisoning, sir?
Not at all. As a day laborer, Zach performs pointless menial tasks that would never involve any kind of radiation exposure.
He's been near the bomb.
On the other hand, Fuse told us that the ZR-57 can leak significant amounts of radiation if handled improperly.
Zach must have been near the ZR-57, knowingly or otherwise. I want the details, even if you must pry them from his dying husk of a mind.
You'll have everything Zach knows, sir. Believe me.
The medics who treated Zach weren't equipped to cure his condition. Most of their supplies have been stolen by scavengers. However, if you were to retrieve the necessary ingredients to treat Zach's affliction, I think you would find the offer of a cure very useful in gaining his cooperation. Given that Zach's current medications can promise only a lifetime of excruciating pain, the potential for a full recovery should be an excellent motivator.
That's assuming he understands
knows exactly
it.
where the scavengers are. We just haven't had the resources to deal with them. Here are the coordinates and a list of ingredients to retrieve. Any questions?
Hit the scavenger camp, retrieve the ingredients, and cure Zach's radiation poisoning. Understood.
Once you've got the cure collected, you'll confront Zach at his home in Ordam village and question him about the ZR-57. Nothing fancy on this, Sergeant. Just get the ingredients, get the intel from Zach, and then get back. Dismissed.
I wonder if it's safe to call this bomb a nuke, given that it's got radiation and it destroys whole islands. I wonder if there's more missions up here. If there is, I'll deal with them later. Starting to wonder if this vent heat ability even works. Mind you, I suppose I haven't built up enough. The idea behind it, Ollie, is that I'm using very powerful blasters, as you no doubt have seen, and they generate a lot of heat, so I need vents.
Travel is for official business only.
I do like how they did the intricacies of these weapons, you know?
Yeah.
I've gone too far. Super. Nah, I'll come back later. I wonder what these nice people are doing this close to a minefield.
Hey,
what do you
what's
think?
This, then? Another wower looking to make a little scratch on the side, I'll bet. What'll it be then? Running or betting?
Where's my salute, soldier?
Fresh on the ground, are you? You really want me to salute you so some separatist sniper can spot you're an officer? I suppose I can give it a try.
Ignore this moron. He thinks he's clever. Lucky for him he's so handsome or he'd be no use at all. We've got a little obstacle course here. You can run the course or you can bet on other runners. Mostly the refugees run, but you're welcome to play too.
What?
Call this an obstacle course?
Well, an obstacle's no fun if it doesn't have a little kick.
Look, these poor sods have nothing, and we don't have enough supplies for even half of them. So we let them gamble. The credits help pay for more supplies, and when one of the refugees gets lucky, they get enough gear to really help them out.
I don't imagine you get a lot of people running this course twice.
Not everyone who loses dies.
Yeah, some of them are just really, really injured. We even have some veterans who keep coming back for more.
Anyway, if you want to bet or run the course, just see Ensign Peters. He'll get you set up.
What do we think of these guys, Ollie?
Your conduct is disgusting.
Not sure.
Wait until your superiors hear about this.
Oh, yeah. Go tattle all you want. I'm sure that drunk ethics officer at Fort Garnick is gonna care.
He's gonna bloody well care when people
yeah.
when I tell everybody else.
Forget about that.
He's gonna bloody well care when I tell him you said that.
Yeah, I bet.
Letting civilians run a minefield? That is not the Kipling Skakes way. That guy barely lost any health at all there. Delayed action shooting, perhaps? I like how I can take cover and still manage to shoot this guy. I feel like I'm on Call of Duty playing this without the first person.
Yeah, I can see that.
That lookout was crap. I mean, I just burst out right in front of him and he doesn't sound the alarm. Your novel about anything in particular?
Well, it's been about a few things, but generally speaking, well, technically it's about a prince.
A prince?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of a fantasy dealy. I'm just trying to build a world and...
Weenie Warrior Zero has asked me if I meant Call of Duty. I suppose, if that's how you prefer to spell it. How far are you coming into your world building?
Quite far, but also not very far at all. I'm coming towards the first chapter after a prologue, but I'm also 11,000 words in.
Let me guess. Ethics violation? Bad people doing bad things and it made you sad? Every day the same scrag, day in, day out. Why me?
It didn't make me sad, sir. It made me bloody furious.
I need to talk to you about the minefield gambling.
You mean the minefield run, don't you? With those wretched refugees.
Oh, it's worse. He knows.
Been shut down for months. I made sure of that personally.
Bloody hell.
Nope. Refugees blowing up everywhere.
Blast it. Those... I'll take care of this, don't you worry. Here, there's a standing reward of credits for squealers. I mean information gatherers.
This place needs serious help.
You don't know the half of it.
I'm gonna have to take his word for it on that one. Call of Duty? Did I say Call of Duty or Call of Duty?
I'm not sure. I know what you meant when you said it, but I can't remember the exact pronunciation you used.
Sure, it probably doesn't matter anyway.
No.
Even Havoc Squad could learn from a veteran.
Huh, this'll make my speed of piloting faster.
Sergeant, good to see Havoc Squad colors in the field. Nasty fight out here. Can't tell friend from enemy half the time. Subs just take off their uniforms and blend into the villages. Still, Fort Garnick's one of the better posts. Good for training, you know.
Afraid I'm on duty. Have to be on my way.
Understood. Head up and see Lieutenant Forrest when you get a chance. He'll help you survive in this craziness.
I thought I already did that, but alright.
Command's sending out new tactics all the time.
Well, that got me conquest points.
Stay sharp out there.
It also got me a belt, which is not better than the one I was wearing.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
You're a soldier, right? From the fort? Please help us. We're really sick. My wife is dying.
Forget it. I'll be fine, Zach. Just get that soldier out of here.
No, Jollar. Please, soldier. The medics at the fort. I talked to them earlier. Please, tell them to send help.
When did your symptoms begin, sir?
I already told the medics at the fort. I don't know how it happened.
Admit what you know and you won't be in any trouble.
I don't understand. We haven't done anything wrong. Jollar, what have your friends gotten us into?
She's a separatist.
We don't know anything about... anything.
You don't know anything about common sense, certainly.
Aren't they? You're dying because of them.
Zach, don't. You ruin everything. The movement...
The movement sold us out. They don't care about us. They just care about their weapons and their secrets.
No. I'll never betray the movement. Never.
The movement got you into this mess. Why would you defend them?
Jollar, they aren't worth dying for. Think of me. I love you.
You're doing the
If you
right
love
thing,
me,
Zach.
You won't betray everything I stand for. Please let me go.
Please, Jollar. No.
You give me the bomb, I'll give you the cure and forget this ever happened.
I don't have the bomb. But I'll tell you where it is.
Don't, Zach. Don't.
There was this big crate we helped move. I never saw inside, but I'm sure it's what you're looking for. We got sick right after we handled it. We took the crate up to the stronghold. That's the Separatists' main base on the island. Please, you have to help my wife.
This will cure your radiation poisoning. Thank you for helping me.
Here, love. This will make you feel much better.
Zach, please.
Shh. Everything is going to be all right now.
Thank you for your assistance.
So long, soldier.
It's for the best. Uh-oh. Assassins. Watch this, Ollie. That's an ability called Death from Above.
Aptly named.
Come in, Sergeant. I copied everything. Sounds like we're going to be hitting the Separatists where they live. Good work.
Just doing my duty.
I hope you're ready for this. The mountain stronghold is the Separatists' most fortified position on the entire island. Getting in there won't be easy. I put out the call. Havoc is assembling immediately, so get back here on the double.
I'll head there immediately.
Jorgen out.
Normally I do like to apply a bit of pressure, but that guy seemed a bit pressured already, so really all I had to do was offer him what he wanted.
Hey, you there. You got a second? Talk politics, talk shop, talk business maybe? I've got business to talk if you're interested in talking. Name's Gizmelgan. I'm with the government here. So what do you say? Interested in doing a little work? For me? For you? For the Republic?
I'll do what I can to help the Republic. But I'm gonna need more information before I agree to anything.
That's the stuff I'm looking for. Good Republic brand loyalty. Follows orders. Loves the Republic. Would die for the cause. But won't rush in blind. Good stuff. Here's the situation. I look after one of the outlying villages, and this village is, well, faltering in its love of the Republic. People are restless, see? The Separatists bring them stuff, and they start thinking the Separatists are right. Then they get uppity, start talking about revolt, start getting violent. It's chaos everywhere.
Where do I come in?
Get to the
Well, I
point.
figure the best way to win the village over is to beat the Separatists at their own game. Lavish the villagers with gifts. Show them you care, too. So I ordered a shipment of supplies. But now I get word the shipment's lost out in Savrip territory. I need someone to go get it.
I'll do whatever it takes to return your shipment.
Fine. Good. That's all I ask. Have a look. The shipment had a droid escort, I believe, so I'd look for that if I were you. It was last seen on Savrip Island. Savrips, you know, massive, vicious beasts. Each of her dinner soon as look at you.
You've seen a Savrip, Ollie. Did you know that?
Have I?
Yes. Episode 4, the Dejarik game between Chewbacca and R2-D2. The big creature which R2-D2 made a fair move with.
Oh, yeah.
That is a Savrip.
Get away from me. You did this to me. Dirty soldiers beating an old man, stealing his daughter.
They wouldn't have done it without a good reason.
I'm sure you deserved
No,
it.
just trying to make a living like anyone. Please help. My daughter means everything to me.
I bet she does.
Help me get my daughter back. Help.
I don't understand why soldiers would take your daughter. Where would they take her?
I don't know. There's been a string of abductions lately. But I never thought they'd take her. I never thought they'd take my Coel. They were headed toward the fort. Please find my daughter.
You've got my word.
Please. Hurry. I want to see my daughter again.
I'll do that at some hypothetical later stage, perhaps. For now, though, I've got a mission I don't know if I could complete. This could very well be the humiliating ending of Kipling's Skakes, Ollie. Let's see what happens.
Let's roll those dice.
Heading off.
No, I don't think it will be somehow.
Yeah, this is what's known as a heroic area, which means this is normally the sort of mission that takes 2 people to do. I'm embarrassed to say, I think I let those guys get a bit too close. Thing is, I don't even have a companion at this point.
Kipling's Cakes has no need of companions.
Well, he's going to get them sooner or later.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't need them. They need him.
Apparently he doesn't need them for this. I'd probably get more trouble with a heroic +4 mission. Those are missions where you need 4 people. Needless to say, not really looking forward to that. Back you! Back! Now I get to use vent heat. Ah yes, I wondered what would break first, your blaster or your body.
Protocol failure. Cannot complete mission. Cannot complete shipment delivery for an AM village. Protocol failure.
Are you the droid with the supply shipment?
I have the supplies. They are safe. Delivery failed due to protocol failure. Coordinates to destination unreadable. Attacked by species Sabrip, a hulking beast. Movement failure. However, shipment is intact. Item, contraband drug known only as spice.
Oh
Origin,
god.
vessel. Destination, Gizmel Gam, Fort Mantel.
These supplies, it's contraband.
The guy who's receiving spice? That's illegal.
I do not know about sentient laws. I know my mission. This mission must be completed. Will you take the shipment to Gizmel Gam?
No, absolutely and
Mission has
positively
changed.
not.
Destroy
No.
the shipment.
I must obey.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Mission complete. Shipment
Well, that went more smoothly than I expected.
Apart from the fact that I had to kill a group of Savrip.
2, 1.
Yeah.
No, that's just plain stupid.
No, friend, what's plain stupid is breaking Republic law by trying to smuggle contraband. And if I catch you doing it again, you're going to find yourself in a prison cell in the next few minutes. The best part is I forgot about that mission, so I forgot that was a mission, so I didn't know that was going to happen. Just a second. Keep standing there. That guy can run, but he can't hide from a missile. Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I have yet to meet one who can outsmart Missile.
Who touched my gun?
I can just imagine what Seb would say about that.
Yes, he would make a double entendre.
It's sad that I can imagine what Seb would say about that.
I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to go because I'm getting kind of tired.
Can't you stay for just a few more minutes? We're near the 2-hour mark.
Alright, I can stay till the 2-hour
Come on,
mark.
get in here on the double. We don't have all day.
Well, 10 minutes in fact.
I already told you. I don't know anything. I swear.
Sure, that's what you said last time we talked. But now I'm thinking maybe you just didn't have enough incentive to tell the truth.
Well,
hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed
what
in here.
point are you going to get that incentive?
You soldiers didn't happen to attack a merchant, did you?
My father sent you, didn't he? Thank you.
Shut up!
Ugh. Please, you have to stop them. They're torturing us.
I said shut up! She's a traitor to the Republic. She deserves what she gets. But the courts are full, you see, and so justice needs a little help. If that means Republic soldiers have to twist a few arms, so be it.
Where'd you get this information?
These wretches have been caught, every last one of them, doing work for the Separatists. They are traitors, and more importantly, they have information on Separatist movements. All we're doing is coaxing it out of them. Information that will save so many Republican Mantelian lives. Who'll care how we got it?
I'll care. And I'll make sure your superior cares too.
Look, we don't like having to do this, but what are our choices? Listen, you take this ring back to this girl's daddy and tell him it's all you could find of his little girl. The ring's got a listening device in it. We'll be able to gather all the evidence we need without resorting to these unsavory means. Got it?
The charade of justice ends now.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy. The last thing we need in here is a shootout, all right? What the little traitor's so bad, fine, take her. The only people you're helping are the Separatists.
Who entrusts military movements to a child?
Thank you. Thank you for freeing me. It was terrible.
Are you really with the Separatists?
No, we went to a couple of protests, attended a few meetings, but we never did anything. We certainly don't know anything.
Yeah, sure.
It's the truth. We had no idea speaking our minds would get us marked as traitors.
Well, now you know better.
Best go home to your father and try to stay out of trouble.
I'll call him as soon as I can, but I need to recover my strength. The torture took more out of me than I expected. But thank you. I'd be dead without you.
Let that be a lesson to you, my dear. Never speak your mind about anything. Remember the wise words of Hopper from A Bug's Life. Ideas are very dangerous things.
Whoa, not so fast, Sergeant. You and me need to have a little talk. I'm Lieutenant Verk. I think maybe you heard of me. See, my boys here saw you having a chat with little Ensign Farn. Now, I know Farn told you about my business, but you kept it quiet, which means you got character. Discretion, you know? I like people with character and discretion. Now, fine soldierly qualities like those ought to be rewarded. A salary bonus, maybe. You hear what I'm saying?
I don't want your dirty money.
Careful, Sergeant. You're making me think you might still go and blab about my affairs. You don't want to do that.
I'm gonna burn you the next chance I get.
Don't be an idiot. I've got good credits here, and all you have to do to get them is to keep your mouth shut. If you don't take what I'm offering, I'll have to find a much less pleasant way to keep you quiet.
You think I got into Havoc Squad by being a coward, Verk?
Well, it obviously wasn't by being smart, Sergeant. All right, boys, time to go to work. And make sure nobody recognizes the body.
Oh, you want to play, do
Are you sure? I mean, we're right in the middle of the fort. Someone might hear.
So turn on the sonic damper field. That's what we got it for. And somebody shoot this punk.
Yes, sir.
One corrupt CO going down.
Ah, Sergeant. Welcome back. Grab yourself a seat. You're gonna be observing the op here with me.
I take it the rest of my squad is already in the field?
Havoc Squad is infiltrating the Separatist stronghold to retrieve the ZR-57 as we speak. Commander Tavis was very clear. Under no circumstances can I send you in to join Havoc on this mission. I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. I honestly thought you were starting to come along, but I guess Tavis still isn't convinced you're ready for the big time.
I trust Commander Tavis's judgment.
Maybe next time, Sergeant. I'm sure.
Lieutenant, sir, we've got a situation here.
Talk to me, Ensign. What's going on?
We've lost contact with Havoc Squad, sir. Comms, video locators, everything. It's like they've disappeared completely.
That's unacceptable, soldier. You get back to that terminal, and you get me Havoc status. Now.
Yes, sir.
Send me in, Lieutenant. They may need assistance.
It'd be breaking Tavis's orders, but if it comes to that.
Still no signal from Havoc Squad, sir. I think we may have lost them.
All right, listen up, people. This mission will not fail on my watch. We are not going to let that bomb get away again. Infiltrating that stronghold is a mission only Havoc Squad can pull off. Lucky for us, we have one Havoc trooper left. Sergeant, you're going in there. The ZR-57 must not remain in Separatist hands. Is that clear, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
We were hoping to get the bomb back intact, but we're way south of a best-case scenario here. So here's the new plan. We have the deactivation code for the ZR-57. We disarm the bomb, leaving the Seps with nothing but a big radioactive paperweight.
You'll have to hijack the Separatists' comm system to broadcast the code. This data spike should do the trick.
I never thought it'd come to this, Sergeant. I don't need to tell you what happens if you don't pull this off.
I've never failed a mission before, and I'm not gonna start today.
That's what I like to hear. You have the coordinates for the Separatist stronghold. I'm sure you can guess how much security they're likely to have. Breach the perimeter, use the data spike on the comm terminal, and shut the ZR-57 down for good. Thousands of lives are on the line, Sergeant. We're counting on you. Good luck, Sergeant.
Your faith in Kipling's Skakes is justified.
It is well placed. Kipling's Cakes will not let you down.
Okay, 3 minutes from the 2-hour mark. Do you think you can hold out to the end of the mission, or would you like me to stop now?
I can hold out to the end of the mission.
Item modification.
Let's keep this quick and quiet, shall we? I'm Milo Phipps, Strategic Information Service, former senator, one-time governor of Dantooine. You're a soldier. You must have heard about the Separatist base up in the volcano. The Republic needs someone tough to do some work up there. Paid work.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
Good, good. Like I said, I represent the Republic here on Ord Mantell, and an item has come up that I think you can help us with.
The last government representative tried to con me into smuggling spice.
Take out their toughest guards.
I live to serve the Republic.
Very good. Very, very good. Let me stress that this is a very sensitive matter. The Republic promised protection to a pirate a few months back, a pirate with whom we share common enemies. Recently, those enemies, the Separatists, captured that pirate and are holding him at their base. We need someone to free him.
Why does the Republic want to free a pirate?
I know. Better to lock them up and throw away the key, right? Wrong. This pirate knows enough to end this war, at least on Ord Mantell. This pirate approached us with information on the Separatists and their operations in exchange for protection from the same. His relationship with them went sour, see? But the Separatists got to him before we did. The Republic promised protection. I'm asking you to keep that promise by breaking him out. Can you do it?
It's my duty to serve the Republic. And if freeing this pirate helps in any way, I'm glad to help.
No need to be overzealous, but your eagerness is appreciated. Go speak to my man at the entrance to the fort, Lieutenant Bendick. He'll fill you in on the details.
So we're off to free a pirate. What do you think?
That is the mission.
What do you think? Do you think he'll have a long nose and a slim shot?
Pleasure to meet you. Boys out here really look up to you special forces types.
I doubt
this
it.
Separatist business on Ord Mantell
What about
is
green
not
hair and
unknown
3
enough, don't you
swords?
Possibly. I mean,
can't
stranger
hold out much
things have
longer.
appeared in Star
We've been
Wars.
saying that for a while now. Let's make it come true. My boys could use some support out at the Sep
Maybe
stronghold.
he'll be a
Trying to secure
skeleton
the
with a
landing area So
guitar.
we can bring more troops in. But resistance is heavy, and they're taking a beating. You're not under my command, but I'd appreciate if you report to Sergeant Vandal and lend a hand.
Fully understood.
Good to hear. Like I said, Sergeant Vandal's running the mission. I'll let the beach camp know you're coming.
Oh, great. So that blasted bureaucrat Milo finally found someone naive enough to want to free that damn pirate Vimset.
He said you'd give me the details.
Yeah, that's my job. Doesn't mean I like it. And it doesn't mean I won't try to persuade you otherwise. Vimset is filth. Bloodthirsty, ruthless filth. And he's a war criminal. His ships have been screwing up Republic supply routes for years. Countless people have died because of him. He took out my brother's battlecruiser. Killed thousands more. The Republic should be planting his head on a stake, not offering him protection.
Not your call.
If you free this bloodthirsty pirate, what's to stop anyone from thinking they can attack Republic ships and just beg for mercy later? The Republic knows this is a difficult mission. They won't be surprised if there's a little slip, a little accident. And since, I'm in charge of payroll here, I could throw in a nice, healthy sum to sweeten the deal if you, say, accidentally killed this pirate. So you gonna kill him or what?
An accident would make me look incompetent.
I don't want your dirty money.
Suit yourself. Maybe you'll have a change of heart when you meet this son of a sow. Damn pirates. The pirate's being kept in the holding cell in the Separatists' base. You'll have to figure out the rest. I get the feeling you'll know what to do when you get there. Good luck.
Somehow I doubt it, friend.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved my daughter. Everyone, this is the good soldier who saved my daughter. She called to tell me what you've done and how grateful she is. I can't thank you enough.
I'm glad I could help. And I'm glad to see you're doing better.
Yes? Now that my daughter's coming back to me, thank you so much.
This should help improve the Republic's image. There should be a there should be a speeder taking me there, but I'm not sure I want to take it. I suppose I could just backtrack. We're in a hurry at this point.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
Slight annoying thing about the new expansion is the fact that you can't seem to get custom gear that's better than the gear you get for doing missions. Or at least I haven't anyway. Oh, look at that. Volcanic fault line.
Sir, Sergeant Vandal, pleasure to serve with you. I'm sure Captain Zuss gave you the rundown of our situation. We got the Sep stronghold in our sights. Orders are to secure a landing pad and establish a secondary insertion point for the assault. I need you to shut down the security fields around the landing pad, and then disable the defense guns so our troop shuttles can land. Can you handle it?
Just step back and let me take care of it.
It's your mission. I'll radio the shuttle so they're ready to move in the second you get the landing pad clear. Report back to the captain when you're done.
So, yes, sir. Now, give me your honest opinion of these separatists, Ollie. Do you think they're right?
Well, it seems like all they want is to not get involved in a war that is going to swallow their planets up anyway.
Hmm.
I think in that situation you do need to pick a side.
With recent news, I'm wondering actually if this is an appropriate topic for discussion.
Yeah. But, what I mean about the Separatists is, like, they're in this war whether they want to be or not.
Yeah.
Now, we can debate whether or not that's right or wrong, but ultimately it doesn't matter.
Well, this is a fictional conflict. We can talk about it. It's alright.
Yeah. Well, whether or not it's right or wrong for them to be involved in this war doesn't matter, because they're going to be. They can either let the Republic defend them, or they can secede and make themselves even more vulnerable to take over than they would have been otherwise, and it is known that the Empire want their planet.
Better yet, they can help the Republic defend them.
Yeah. It's one of those situations, as Aragorn said to Theoden, open war is upon you whether you'd risk it or not. It's not fair, and arguably it's not right. Well, not arguably, it isn't right that they should be sucked into this war when they don't want it. But that's the situation they're in.
It's like what Tommy Lee Jones said to Arnim Zola. That's just the hand you've been dealt.
Yeah, that is true.
One of my favourite Tommy Lee Jones bits of dialogue. He's gonna kill you anyway, Doc. You're a liability. And you know more about Schmidt than anyone. And the last guy you cast us was Captain Rogers' closest friend, so I wouldn't count on the very best of protection. It's you or Schmidt. It's just the hand you've been dealt. Schmidt believes he walks in the path of the gods. Only the world will satiate him now. You do realize that's nuts, huh? The sanity of the plan is of no consequence. Why is that? Because he can do it. Yeah.
I like Captain America the First Avenger. I think that might be my favourite Phase 1 movie, apart from the Avengers itself.
I can't help but get the feeling that it's everyone's favourite.
Well,
it's just so down to earth. I mean, the guy's just a super soldier, so he's not wearing a suit of iron, he's not got some indestructible hammer that no one else can lift, he's just a man.
It's also, it's got a feel to it like an Indiana Jones, or something like that.
Yeah, that's the mortality.
Well, it's just the general atmosphere of the film is like something like an Indiana Jones that you don't really see that much of these days.
Or probably ever will again, in fact, given the state of entertainment. Oh yes, we're in a volcano base.
It wasn't that long ago. Actually, what was the year it came out? I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, what? Oh, I get what you're saying. Nevertheless, films have been in decline over that short period of time. Assuming it is a short period of time.
I mean, they haven't really, but...
Yes, they kinda have. A slow, steady decline.
Oh, it was 11 years ago. Doesn't feel that long.
The movie still seems fairly modern by some standards, I suppose.
All the Captain America movies are really good, though. Like,
one thing I do have to make about the Civil War it does make you root for Captain America. In the comic book version, I can't stand behind Captain America on general principle. It's all well and good that he wants to defend the rights and freedoms of people. Problem is, to defend those rights and freedoms of people is to ignore the number of people who are being killed because the heroes aren't doing a good enough job of protecting them anymore. It's just not enough to mourn them.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Yeah, but the forcing heroes to go on a registry wouldn't help that.
Nevertheless, gotta do something.
You are fit for duty. Return to
If
your
it
post.
doesn't help, then you might as well not.
Well, we don't actually... Did you see that? Oh, he's not dead.
Yep, I just saw it.
He's not
I think
dead.
the delay is getting slightly longer.
Note to self, don't drop that guy down there again. Just kidding. Oh well. We don't actually
Now,
know...
if we're over that edge there, the one opposite you when you kill them.
We don't actually know that registration wouldn't help. Just throwing that out
We have
there.
no reason to believe it would.
Well, we kind of do, because Iron Man was behind it, and Iron Man is quite brilliant. I think that's probably where Civil War became so horribly condemnable, because the heroes just stopped trusting each other.
I mean, putting heroes on a registry is, like, you know, fair enough. But that does put the villains at an advantage, which they wouldn't otherwise be at.
Does it?
Well, yeah, they'd know who all their enemies were, and how, and therefore the people close to them and how to make them more vulnerable.
While we've been talking, I've just wandered into an Imperial hidden base.
I've been watching.
It's amazing what we can do when we're distracted.
Oh well. They won't soon get the better of Kipling's case.
No, because they will all be dead. Then again, Kipling's cakes may nearly be dead.
Is this the end of Kipling's cakes?
Probably nearly was there. Far as we know, only one hero suffered for going on the registration, for registering, and that was Spider-Man. That's around a 99% success rate. That's pretty good.
I mean, you can't guarantee that forever. Anything that can go wrong eventually will.
What it means is
That's
the
just...
heroes couldn't live normal lives anymore, which they're not anyway.
Are they not entitled to try, though?
Entitlements got nothing to do with it. If they're thinking about their own entitlements, they're probably not thinking about the people they're supposed to protect.
That was some top-notch soldiering. We're all proud of you.
I encountered Imperial soldiers guarding the bomb.
Copy that. We saw them through your armor cam. Unbelievable. Imperial soldiers operating right alongside the Separatists. We need to know how deep this connection goes. I want you to continue further into the base. Finding the rest of Havoc Squad is now priority 1. If they've been captured, they might be able to tell us more about what's going on in there. If possible, you should also retrieve the ZR-57. It costs about 40 million credits, so Command would like it back. But your squad mates are the main objective now.
My squad mates are here. I'll bring them home.
40 million credits. I could bring the bomb back to the Republic, or I could sell it on the black market for 40 million credits. What do you think, Holly?
To be honest, I'd take the 40 million credits, but Kipling Skakes might be a different story.
Quite correct. Look, Kipling Skakes must not forget who he is. Another problem is, how can you protect the people if they don't trust you?
I mean, that is a valid point, but
I mean, you have to remember, the superhero community are essentially vigilantes. Unregistered, they are without uniform, they are not identifiable, they are quite impossible to be held accountable for any collateral damage they cause.
all that is true, and it is a cause for concern.
Part of being a hero, well, a superhero, the only real heroes are people who have died in war, in real life. Part of being a superhero is not caring about what happens to yourself. Living a selfless existence, you know?
Well, in real life, the word hero is a political euphemism to be used to make it seem okay when someone dies.
Sorry, what did you just say there?
In real life, the word hero is just a political tool to make it seem okay for certain people to die. But
I don't know how my dad would answer that question. I have no idea how my dad would respond to that.
Well, that's how it's been used with. I mean, I don't know if this is a fitting topic for stream, but I was going to bring up the whole healthcare workers and the let teachers be heroes thing when they were going to open schools back up as an example of that.
Probably better not. There's enough crap going on in the real world. That's why I play Star Wars, trying to forget it.
This is the thanks I get? Get out of here.
I wonder if they actually make up those languages, or if it's just someone speaking gibberish into a mic.
Either way is possible. Remember the cave troll from Fellowship of the Ring?
Yeah.
That was a guy just shouting through a tunnel.
Huh.
I like that. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Kipling's Skakes offered you mercy by walking past you. Your ingratitude has been duly punished.
Hey guys, how's your health plan?
Apparently it's great! One thing I do like about the power tech is you do get to use the grappling hook. That's a fun little tool.
Yeah.
You will never find a better opportunity in this game to go, get over here! I suppose you can do it with force pull, but that doesn't have a grapple line. I like it when they fall down. Bye. What I don't like about how they fall down is that what they're carrying becomes a little bit more difficult to procure.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could survive the way down here. And incidentally, get a quick way. What? Get a quick way. Yes, I can, it seems. Kipling S. Cakes has done it again. He also appears to have gone backwards. Or not, actually? No. No. We're fine. As for Captain America the Civil War, you can side more with Cap on the subject, seeing as how towards the end Tony seemed to get more ruled by his emotions than his need to do what's right.
Well, his entire reason for backing the Accords was guilt.
Kind of felt like he threw that out the window when...
Although,
I've gone all the way
Cap
over.
should have just signed. Like, we all know that they would, and indeed did, throw that right out the window the moment they thought they needed to. So why not just sign to get the governments of the world to off your back?
Sends the message.
I mean, glossing over the fact that nothing like the Sokovia Accords could ever possibly be enforceable. Like, when an Avengers level threat rears its head, they're gonna ignore them, and no one's gonna mind because it's that or have the world destroyed. So that's why I thought Cap should have just signed to shut them off.
Cap wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. He's a paragon. He would never do something of that nature.
The thing is, I can understand why he would refuse to register. He's fighting to defend ideals that once upon a time he fought a war to protect.
Yeah.
The reason why I sympathise with Iron Man more is because he's doing something about the people who have died. Those people matter too.
They were doing something about the people who died by making sure that there weren't more of them.
We're talking about the Sokovia Accords, I'm talking about the comic book version.
Well, the same applies.
Well, not necessarily. Iron Man was trying to make sure it didn't happen again. Cap was just saying we'll grieve for them. They ambush Kiplings Skakes. They wield gigantic weapons against Kiplings Skakes. Do they succeed in killing Kiplings Skakes? Of course they bloody well don't. Now let's go see our good and absolutely trustworthy Havoc Squad members. How to destroy anti-aircraft guns. Do me a favour and die, would you? I liked how they screamed, don't you?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, Dad? Not really. Close to 12 o'clock. I wonder what my dad wants. These are anti-aircraft guns? These are anti-infantry guns. Nice of you guys to do all the shooting after I've killed everyone in the room. Thanks guys, nice of you to show up after I've done everything.
They didn't want to cramp your style.
Cramping my style is unavoidable. Least they can do is takes is a assist.
Make themselves useful as meat shields.
Mm. First I knock them on the ground, then I shoot them. What could be a more honourable way to eliminate your enemies? I have to rescue my fellow squad mates. You know, I couldn't imagine fighting this war without them, you know.
What, you mean like you've been doing?
Hmm. No, I mean without them on the same side.
Ah.
I'm always gratified to know that that they'll always have my back and they're still loyal to the Republic. That they'll never ever do anything horrible like... What's this? Imperial shuttle. Him nodding with a smiling Imperial. Why isn't he shooting the Imperial?
Commander Tavis, what are you doing?
Now there must be more to
I thought
this.
my orders were very clear. You aren't supposed to be here.
I will take him.
Why are you poising a gun at me and not the Imperials?
The Sergeant deserves to know the truth. I hoped it wouldn't come to this. I harbor no ill will toward you.
What?
You're everything a warrior should be. I'm afraid the Republic no longer values her warriors, even the very best among them.
All of you swore to protect the Republic from its enemies.
Those oaths were sworn to a Republic that doesn't exist anymore, Sergeant. The truth is that no matter what they may say, the Republic Senate doesn't actually believe it can win another war against the Empire. That makes you and I a threat. Every Havoc Squad victory fires up people's imaginations. It fills them with pride, which means the bureaucrats can't afford to let us keep succeeding.
How's the outright tyranny of the Empire any better?
If only you'd been with us longer, Sergeant. You would understand. You might even have come with us. The Republic abandoned us. During a mission on Ando Prime, they simply left us to die. But I won't try to persuade you. Honestly, I hope you die with your ideals intact. The rest of us will never have that luxury.
Surrender, right now. Or I'll have no option but to take you all down.
I'm sorry, Sergeant, but you'll be the only member of Havoc Squad to die today.
We'll see about that,
By the way, good
Tavis.
work finding the ZR-57 for us. We were starting to worry that the Separatists might, waste our big present for the Empire.
But thanks to you, we can now present the Empire with this magnificent tool of destruction.
The Imperials won't be very impressed once they realize the bomb is neutralized.
A clever bluff, Sergeant, but it won't help you.
We better get a move on, boss. If we don't break Atmo in the next few minutes, every gun in the sky will have a clear shot
It is
on us.
neutralized though, isn't it?
Enjoy your radioactive paperweight, Tavis.
Please give the Sergeant the warrior's death he deserves.
Go ahead and run. Someone's gonna catch you eventually.
It's been an honor serving with you, Sergeant. Goodbye.
No one, but no one, betrays Kipling Skakes.
Oh, they've just marked themselves for death.
Yes, they have. That wasn't the best dialogue I've heard from that particular mission. There's one where he says, "You'll regret this, Tavis." Problem is, I didn't want to waste your time trying to find it.
Tell them they'll live to regret this. You'll live to regret this.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now I look crazy. I don't know why that return to base is there. I mean, obviously I'm going to use the quick travel. Obviously I'm going to look on my map, realise that everywhere I need to be is around here, and then just teleport. What was the point?
Word is you secured the landing area. Good work. War's never pretty, but I want you to know you're a real hero. It's important to remember we're fighting for peace on Ord Mantell.
I'm just doing my duty, Captain.
You're a proud example of Havoc Squad and the Republic military. Thank you for your efforts. Hopefully this fight's almost done.
It's unfortunate that guy still thinks Havoc Squad's probably something to still be proud about.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go now. Jack, it is getting quite late.
You don't want to see the aftermath of this?
I thought we were at the end of that.
We are, I just have to report in.
Oh, okay, I'll save for that.
Oh, if it isn't the hero of the day.
You got no skill.
You got no outside the Separatist base.
We're doing fine, thanks. Bit tired, mind you. How's yourself?
This rebellion once and for all. Good work.
He better give you the information you need.
And a fine job you did, soldier. You should be commended. Here's your pay. And again, good work.
We're just about to finish the stream, but we're just going to see the aftermath of my squad betraying me and leaving me to die.
General, with all due respect, how can you do this? I've served with you in infantry command for years.
That's enough, Jorgen. This wasn't my choice. But a defection of this scale, somebody has to swing. The powers that be say it's you.
I guess word of the defection is traveling fast.
And thanks for the help.
Your command for betrayers just destroyed my career, Sergeant.
I beat
Command can't punish them, so they're burning me instead.
Oh, good.
Glad we could help, friend.
Loyal Havoc member. I'm General Vander, Republic Chief of Operations for Ord Mantell. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. On behalf of the Republic and the people of Ord Mantell, I want to thank and congratulate you for your courageous actions in disabling the
We kind of
stolen
finished all the
ZR-57,
One Piece streams,
the
but
heroic
they're all on
efforts
my
saved
YouTube
countless
channel if
innocent
you want to
lives.
watch them. It's
In recognition of your valiant service, I
Slow
hereby
Tor Saga,
promote
the same
you
as
to
my
the rank
Twitch.
of Lieutenant. Congratulations.
I'm honored.
Now, Lieutenant, as the last remaining member of Havoc,
I mean, if
the
another
duty of
One Piece
rebuilding the
game
squad
happens,
falls to
you
you.
might.
Havoc
Well, that's
is your
true.
command. To get the process started, I've decided to assign Sergeant Jorgen here as Havoc's first new member.
Oh, it seems I have. Seems the guy who I used to take orders from is now
Glad to have
taking
you
orders
in
from
the
me.
unit, I'll take the Havoc patch and Sergeant Stripes if it means I get to grind them into Tavis's face before we kill him.
This is the best I can do for you, Jorgen. You're a good man. We need good people now more than ever. I don't know what Tavis is planning, but he knows the inner workings of our military better than anyone. The destruction he could cause is limitless.
Have we been able to get a fix on where the traitors are heading?
Unfortunately, no. They slipped off-world before we could mobilize to track them. You'll
Well,
have
when
to
you
hunt
do watch
down,
them, feel free to like, share, and
I hope
subscribe.
you're prepared. In any case, your work here is done. I've got a shuttle prepped, and you're going to Coruscant for your
Ollie
next
Johnson
assignment.
here's got a YouTube channel which is probably available on my, which is among my subscriptions. He has some good videos too.
Yeah.
Understood, sir.
Thank you,
Better
sir.
get to your shuttle. It's waiting for you in the landing bay. Lieutenant, Sergeant, you're dismissed. I hope I see you again someday.
His Darth Berry videos are particularly good.
Yes, I am rather proud of those.
You should be.
Up and at 'em.
Okay. Still no new abilities. Oh well. Okay, I have now just obtained Eric Jorgen. He is a sniper. Right. I will probably do some progression off stream. I probably might not. We will see. For now, though, the time has come for me to end this.
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
Who's saying
Nope.
No? No? What? Was someone...
Someone
What's
called
going on?
Yuchi Nakamura is saying no repeatedly.
Ah.
I don't know you, but in actual fact, yes, we are stopping the stream now.
Sorry.
We've been here.
We'll be back.
We've been here nearly 3 hours now, but don't worry, we will return. Kipling's Skakes will be back. Rest assured of that.
Yes, join us next time for the thrilling adventures of Kipling's Skakes.
Hopefully with an intro theme next time. Stay safe, everybody. Good night. Oh, and bon appetit, you got no skill 7953. Glad One Piece improved for you. Bye.